Hi, my name is Hannah Keebaugh. Today I'm going to be sharing my observations regarding a topic we all know and love, climate change. It's going to happen whether we like it or not. Now to explain, let's focus on me for a second. I exist. As a means to continue existing, I consume water, I use some, and I give it back dirty. I consume energy. I also put carbon into the atmosphere with every breath I take. Not to mention my Camry outside, which I use to channel even more carbon into the atmosphere every single day. Greenhouse gases, namely carbon, don't escape. The layer of gas traps heat from the sun, making the planet hotter as time goes on. They also deplete the atmosphere, which who cares about heat if we don't even have a barrier between us and space? But that's a whole nother topic of conversation. Combating climate change starts with decreasing our emissions. California is a leader, whether we like it or not, and whether other places like it or not. California is a role model and a home to a huge diverse population. So if we don't care about climate change, who will? It is paramount that California put an even greater emphasis on using renewable energy instead of burning fossil fuels, which is what Iceland has had success in doing. California needs to place a larger focus on becoming carbon neutral and should therefore adopt ideas from Iceland. Californian initiatives to be sustainable so far have fallen flat. There was a law in 2002 that was to regulate emissions of greenhouse gases from motor vehicles. However, motor vehicle manufacturers filed a lawsuit. Besides the problem where energy companies and vehicle manufacturers fight the change because they would lose business, state officials tend to side with the economy too. Policies are rewritten too often, and the goals made regarding clean air and sustainability might as well not have been made. A major problem is the disproportion of intent throughout California and the country. Big businesses should push for adaptation and focus just as much on money as they do on the environment. In Iceland, it seems they've got it all together. Let's consider why. Iceland is located on various volcanic hotspots, which allows geothermal heating. There's also a huge untapped amount of wind power, as well as hydropower, through the technological advances of dams and aquifers. The percentage of energy consumed by people in Iceland that is non-renewable throughout the continent, meaning comes from fossil fuels, is no more than 20%. In California, we do about 80%, meaning that 20% of the energy we consume in California is from sustainable practices. But in Iceland, it's 80 to 85% of energy that is from sustainable practices. What Iceland is doing is taking advantage of its resources. California should do the same. Solar power is a business that is yet to really thrive. With the amount of sun that California gets, it seems as though we could achieve electricity through solar power. The problems in California do have to do with growing population density, and the natural environment does have limits, but the bigger problem is within twisted priorities. California can have beautiful success in the mission towards creating life that is sustainable. There are major issues that have to be addressed before action can happen, and before Californians can start feeling like they're positively impacting the environment. Changing what imaginaries the public and politicians regard when making laws, and by funding more and more ways to use solar energy, eventually, California might just be able to catch up to Iceland's statistics regarding use of resources. Because California is supposed to be the leader in sustainable projects, real success will push other regions of the world to do the same. There must be modesty in the world. We must collaborate with one another if it means moving towards a healthy future. Thank you.